Mustang Warsaw had to beat out FDI Madrid 14-11 to escape as top seed. I do think if it wasn't Mustang Warsaw and you had FDI Madrid as the top seed, that Mustang would have secured that second seed. Still think that they were a bit better than win today Vienna. Even though Mustang Warsaw had to battle real hard to take down win today Vienna in the last night's last game of full action in this competition, winning 17-15. And it was hands down the most spectacular game of the event. Let's just say things the way they are. Nothing happened in Pool A that came even close to this kind of matchup. We had a great battle between Cole 99ers and Philbeck, 11-7, but the scoring was not that great. But when you think of the Warsaw against Vienna matchup, we had everything. High pace, high scoring from both teams. And eventually, Warsaw outlasted Vienna. But I just don't think that they've shown, at least until now, the depth and ability that I've seen from both Galatasaray and Cole 99ers. Now it's the semis. Everything needs to be redefined. But I will tell you something. Cone has a dynamic duo of monsters. And I am not exaggerating by any means. Gonna keep an eye out for Bulut Kodal and for Thomas Raya. Those boys right here, they are ballers. Bulut Kodal, he's a mountain of a man, and he is a certified bucket getter. Thomas Raya is shaped like an action figure, and he plays like a superhero. So let's see. I like the matchup. Both teams deserving of final consideration, no matter who moves on. Matchup with Galatasaray will be one we will remember. Think of Warsaw, do not think that the fact they are playing with only 3 players has played a factor in them being tired or slowing down later in games. No. They can count on the strong shooting and all-around play of Dominique Mosler. They're going to need him once again. They want to escape a very strong, very strong Old 99er squad. Keep an eye out also on Matustan. He's going to be a key contributor. Speed. Foul drawn. My check. Combination right there. Going for the lob pass, but if you're trying to lob it up against Bulut Kodal, You're gonna end up short-handed, that's for sure. Nicola relocates a little bit using the glass. I told you, the man, he's a machine. Get him in the mid-range spot. Good response. Check. Sweet little corner bucket. I would be truly impressed if Warsaw takes down the 99ers. What I've seen from the 99ers was quite impressive. Great contest. This time, Will Podol not get the angle he was looking for. Good dive down, good feed, but you got to finish through contact though. Unfortunate for Cone. Bergenthal could not convert. And the extension of the arm. What a sweet finish from Dominic Mosla. Great defense, having to back down. It's not the shot he wants to take. He wants to feel comfortable, have a little bit of stability. That is unfortunate. Good extra pass and trying to get it over. He had to fade away. He fell away so much he had to fall down to get this shot over Koda. Nice bucket. Andrei. Thomas Ryer in the corner. And the response right back. All-around performance. Everybody contributing for Warsaw already. To Stan. Say, look, Ryer, you're going to score on us like that, especially that this shot was in my grill. Coming right back at you. Do you hear me, buddy? I'm coming right back at you. Ooh. The pace right now, much greater. You see Ryer keeping up with the good work. Scoring pace in a much higher clip. Good pass. The screen and roll. Good connection between Machek and Mosler. Machek beating Mosler on the money. That is fourth shot, but he had to take the shot. 12-second shot clock was about to expire. You could not be any closer. Thomas Ryer trying his very best, but Dominic Mosler is as strong as we've seen him in this competition and as long as well. Great defense. Look at this. Putting the clamps down on Cole right now. Can Warsaw keep up with the defensive effort, being down one man? Rotations can play a key factor in being fresh enough, late in the stretch. Beautiful finish on the move. Andrei Machek. What a touch. And once again, Ryer forced to take a contested shot, falling away. 4-point lead, and now to break away. That's what you call a great wheelchair. Great love pass. Foul on the shot. And right now, Warsaw looking at everybody saying, hello. Do you think that we finished top of the group by luck? Do you think that we are not worthy? Remember, we were undefeated in pool play for a reason. And as I mentioned, had a feeling that a Pool B was the most balanced group, even though Notwell from Switzerland simply did not have enough. Notwell scored 4 points against Madrid, 5 points against Warsaw, and 6 points against Winter Day Vienna. Vito short, the ball going back to its rightful owner right away. Mosler, nice screen, and he's you see the fact that he went right to the cup drew the whole defense. So Touston ended up being by himself. As the defense was completely concerned and focused on the cut to the basket from Mosler. Are we gonna have a runaway victory? What an impressive performance from Warsaw right now. I was expecting this game to be a little bit closer. And Poland was so impressive in full play. Nice dive. But the problem for the 99ers, they're taking a little bit too long. Set up the offense, the trigger too late. Now it's 10-3. Also sending a message to everyone. They're saying, hey, Galatasaray, if you're watching this, we're coming for you. We're coming strong. Little bit short, a little bit flat. Mid-range, right at the elbow. Can the 99ers little handoff action to try to free up Ryer, and Ryer right at the logo, well contested by Dominic Mosler. 12-second shot clock violation yet again. Free throw line extended. Great recovery, and that's going to be an easy bucket. Photo. On the ground. Koral could not recover from his fall. Nice little dump off, but the ball a little bit too far. And Bo Bruckman could not get a hold of it. And right now, Mustang Warsaw is looking so sharp, so good. And Koral has nothing going his way. Taking a little bit too long to react and move on from his missed shot attempt. It's a 10-point lead. And looking at the way the game is going right now, The lead is insurmountable for the 99ers. Warsaw, too focused, too sharp, too good. What an impressive performance. At this level of competition, most importantly, they will bump in the back. Bruckman will go to the free throw line to try to trigger something positive for the 99ers, but it's not much positive to take out of this game right now from the German squad.
Ja wyjeżdżam na niego automatycznie. Tak, tak, tak.
After the second TV timeout, Bruckman could not connect. Defense. Hold on. They're laughing about it, and I like that. Vodal's just smothering. Machek had no chance at finding anything. Saw a big shadow come right over him. Nice little pick. Bruckman, extra pass. But out of position with Dominic Mosler. Rooming around. You were not going to get anything done there. Oh, good move. Extra pass. There's going to be a foul call right before the expiration of the 12-second shot clock. So I said extra pass. I should have said kick out pass. That's what I meant. In my mind, I was saying kick out pass. So I'm used of the ball movement right now. They're doing so many good extra passes. I'm like expecting the extra pass. Initial take from Mosler. Mosler sees the ball rim out. Pass too high. Bruckman. Could not find Bulut Kodal. Screen. Oh, yes, yes, yes. You gotta love that. The connection, Andrei Machek to Stan. Stan with the good screen. Machek. Slippery. Getting right to the spot under the rim. Everybody fixated on him. Little dump off pass to Stan, waiting patiently. Less than 3 minutes to go in this game. 14-3. Warsaw. And Blue Kodal finally gets something to go, but might be too little too late, unfortunately, for home. Nick Mosler at the elbow. Thing is, they need some two-pointers. They need to make up for the gap. Nice little drop, but Bruckman needs to soften up the passes a little bit. It's full of good ideas. The execution is too rough, too stiff. And the flash right through the middle of the cover. Not good enough from Bruckman on this one, but has no consequence. Photo. Pass on the dive. It's not there. Timo Bergenthal could not get enough elevation on his attempt. And Time being of the essence. There is simply not going to be enough time for an insane comeback from the 99ers. Mustang Warsaw can put in its Google agenda. I'm using Google agenda, even though, wow, beautiful finish on the other side. Bergenthal. Yeah, I'm using Google agenda. Whatever the scheduling tool you're using, I know that Mustang Warsaw already clocked in for their meeting with Galatasaray at 4 p.m. today. Free throw is good. Khan comes the lead back up to 10. Raya gets the little inside mid-paint bucket to go. That's what you call a fast break. You turn it over. That converts into Barso bucket. Great coverage. Could not contest any better. Second thought. Short. And this man has been so impressive all game long. Andrej Machek. Andrej saying, where's my check after all these buckets? What is the most impressive about Andrej is the fact that he gets those buckets going full speed, full throttle. Foul, but it's going to be a 1-point shot attempt, not a two. Only one free throw coming up. Good contest. Dominic Mosla. Thomas Raya, along with Bulut Koral, could not match up the speed and intensity from the Polish squad. Just took it to German. Even though Köln, the last 2 minutes, found some type of reaction, it was just too little, too late. They could never defensively find the intensity necessary to slow down Mustang Warsaw. Long range at the buzzer. And there is no question who the better team was. There is no question. I was expecting Köln to give us a much better opposition. I'm not denying it. You heard me present them, and I'm a bit surprised. What I've seen in full play was quite different. But you have to give the credit to the team that finishes and is finished undefeated in full play and showed out in the semi. So there you have it. The final is all set up at 4 p.m. today. Galatasaray will go against Mustang Warsaw. You better be there. I'm counting on you. Don't make me look for you, okay? I'm just kidding. Angelo Zagorak is your host. I give you the rendezvous at 4 p.m. in this wheelchair masters out here in Vienna. is a show you do not want to miss, along with the World Tour. Perfect combination. So we're gonna have a few hours break, but not of 3x3 because with the World Tour, still got a whole lot to eat up until I meet you guys back up at 4. All right, have a good one. See you in a few.
Just Dance! Dreijährige Partnerschaft hier. Ubisoft mit am Start. Wir gehen mal rüber auf die Bühne. Schau mal. Wer ist da?